It's hard to put into words what one feels when one visits the land of Israel. But sometimes our enemies say it best. In this week's Torah portion, which will be read in the diaspora, which was read last week in Israel, the Torah portion of Balak, we have the blessings of Bilam. And one of the blessings, our rabbis say, was so great that the Talmud sages considered inserting it into the daily Shema. Which verse did they consider inserting in the daily Shema? It's the verse where Bilam says, Kara shachav karyeh ukalavi miyikumenu, which means the Jewish people are like a lion cub, which crouches down, or like a lioness, who dares to arouse it? And the question is, what did Bilam mean by comparing the Jewish people to a lion or a lioness which is crouching down? We all know that the symbol of the state of Israel is the lion. But a lion, in all of its might, is usually standing tall and proud. What Bilam was saying was that even when a Jew is in exile, even when a Jew is in the diaspora, and they seem to be crouching, they seem to be domesticated, they seem to be influenced by their host country through the influence of assimilation, they seem to have lost their inner vigor and vim and strength and power and pride as a Jew. Never mistaken that Jew as a dead lion. Realize they are a lion or a lioness, a Jewish man or a woman which is maybe temporarily crouching down, but they will rise up like a mighty lion. No generation witnessed that more than our generation. We have never lied lower than the Holocaust, and we've never risen stronger and more powerful than today in the land of Israel. And this is the prophecy of Bilam from over 3,000 years ago that was realized and seen in our generation. And that's why the rabbis wanted to insert it in the Shema, because the Shema is our declaration of faith. And when do we have to recite the Shema? When we lie down and when we wake up. And what symbolically it's saying to each and every one of us is that there are times that we've said the Shema while lying down, when we were in a lowly, dejected state, a state where we felt we were in retreat, in exile, and persecution. Like the Jews who said the Shema tragically when they went to the gas chambers. But never underestimate the inner power of the soul of the Jew. They will rise up like a mighty, fierce lion, come back to the land of Israel. And tonight we will recite the Shema with tens of thousands of Jews at the Kotel, not in fear, but in joy and celebration, in love, with passion and vigor, as we stand as a united Jewish people in the holy land of Israel, in the holiest city, the heart, the universal heart of the Jewish people, Yerushalayim. This is also what King Solomon wrote in the book of Shir HaShirim. He says, Mishkafi baleilot, when I lie in my bed at night, biksha eit asher shava nafshi, my soul is yearning for the one it loves. Symbolically, what King Solomon is saying is that even sometimes we as human beings feel like our souls are lying flat on its face. We don't feel the full power and potency of our soul. We're not standing vertically erect and tall, but we feel like we're lying horizontally. We've fallen down. At that time, remember you are a powerful Jewish soul. Remember the lion and the lioness within you. And yes, you may be momentarily, temporarily lying down, but you will rise up with great strength and power because you are part of the Jewish people and part of the destiny of the Jewish people. It's like the Lion King, where the lion tells Simba, remember who you are and take your place in the circle of life. Each and every one of us has our place in the Jewish circle of life, and we have to rise up and take that place amongst the Jewish people. When you come to the land of Israel, you see a nation standing proud. I just came from the Shuk. Thousands and thousands of people shopping for Shabbat. You feel the rhythm and the life of Judaism in the streets. On every corner, Jews are proudly celebrating the preparation of Shabbat, wishing each other Shabbat, buying flowers for Shabbat, buying fruits and vegetables and chicken and meat, and getting ready, wishing each other Shabbat Shalom. On every street corner, there's someone playing Jewish music. There's tefillin stands to put on tefillin with people, where people just walk up on the street and put on tefillin. In the exile, we are like a domesticated animal. We are trained to act a certain way. Here we feel the true freedom of our Jewishness. We could express ourselves fully and wholly. We don't have to lie down. We don't have to crouch. We don't have to retreat. We could experience our full Jewish pride. That's why we have to come to Israel, to feel that and take that back with us to the diaspora, and remember that yes, at times we feel like we are crouching, but we are all lions and lionesses, and we must rise up with our full Jewish pride and Jewish expression and celebrate our Jewishness and never cower, never bow, never retreat, never crouch, but realize that as a Jew we have to walk with our heads held high, with Jewish pride, and knowing who we are, and taking our true Jewish place in the Jewish circle of life. I wish you all a beautiful Shabbat, and may we all celebrate this Shabbat, wherever we are in the world.